Welcome back to the show. When I played, there were certain defensive players I stayed away from because they were ferocious. Now, I never laced it up against our next guest, but I plan on keeping my distance anyway. He was the first overall pick of the 1967 draft after winning a national title at Michigan State. He then appeared in 2 Super Bowls during his 9-year career. Please welcome 2-time Pro Bowl defensive lineman, Big Bubba
Look how good he looks. The hair, you looking good. No, you got. You know what? We talk a lot of this show about old-time football. You're not old-time, but when you played versus today, I like the old school. It's sort of like in Police Academy 1 versus Police Academy 5. What do you think?
I like 1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How many people know you as Officer Hightower and don't know that you were a great NFL football player?
A lot of people. You know, I walk through the airport and they say, "Hey, Hightower." I said, and I said, I play football too. I have to, you have to really explain it to them.
Yeah.
You know, they see you and they see your size. You play sports? Not anymore. I'm too old.
They don't get it. But Big Bob, let me ask you this, man, because I read somewhere where you said that Super Bowl III...
Hold on. Let's line this up properly.
Okay.
Super Bowl III, Baltimore Colts, the power of the NFL, taking out the upstart New York Jets from the AFL. You guys were the biggest favorite in Super Bowl history, right? No way you could lose. You end up losing 16-7. What happened?
Well, I personally think the game was fixed.
The game was fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
So Michael and his peers could make the money that they'll make.
Michael Irvin. You made the league better. Is that what you're saying? If you guys lost?
See, if the Jets don't win that game, then they don't have the NFL the way it is today.
Oh, because it was the merger. It was
the merger. That was the third.
How did they fix a game like that?
It's easy. The quarterback.
Yeah.
If you remember, we were inside the 25 times in the first half.
Right.
And come away with no points.
Right.
Which is not a characteristic of a Colt team.
But nobody came to you and said, "Hey, Bubba, here's
No.
Well, who did they go to? Sorry.
You see how Bubba looked at Chris?
You trying to get me killed.
But who did? So they went to the quarterback. That's what you feel. That's what you feel.
I know he was in on it.
Yep.
If you go way back and look at all the Super Bowls when it's Super Bowl week, now they run every Super Bowl, right?
Right.
Now, when you get to 3 this year, when you just happen to be watching it, you'll see Jimmy Orr standing down in the end zone like this. Nobody is within 30 yards of him. He's the primary receiver.
Right.
And Earl never looked that way.
You're talking about Earl Morrall, your quarterback there. Was there ever a time during the game?
You're really trying hard.
Well, I mean, we can all look it up there. Please don't punch me.
Please do.
Don't hurt him.
Did this come to you years later, the day of the game? I mean, 'cause this is kind of serious stuff here that you're throwing out on the table.
No, this was the day of the game.
That you felt that
the
way.
night of the game. The night. You know, I went to what was supposed to be a victory party at Carol's house, Rosenblum.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I don't drink. So, you know that term, knock the poison off? You know, so I had 2 sips of champagne. And I was sitting there, and this guy was on the dance floor, and I didn't understand it. We just lost the biggest game.
And he was celebrating.
Yeah. We just lost the biggest game of our life. You know, how many times do you get in that position?
Right.
And it just pissed me off. You know, and I went up on dance floor, and I grabbed him, and I threw him out on one of those tables, and they asked me to leave. You know, and on the way home, on the way back to the hotel, I'm in a cab, and you know how you can look up and you see the cab driver looking at you, and I said, I looked at him about 3 times before I said anything, and he said, "Are you Bubba Smith?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, don't feel bad." He said, "Smart money was on the Jets." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "It came down high lead that put your money on the Jets."
So was Earl Morrall driving the cab, too?
Okay, that's enough. You are a dirty man. You are a dirty man. That is not nice.
No, the league.
Exactly.
Hey,
exactly.
Bubba, obviously this whole story has engrossed all of us. Now, we do want to have you back.